Wow. 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 Wow.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the return. It's been a long wait. Let me know too about the audio levels, if things are too loud, too quiet. Right now I gotta adjust the game audio. It's a little loud. Let's do that. So Redbeard, what's going on? Here we are back at the Classics Lounge. Lana first. Let me know if the volume's okay. So this is the first Classics Lounge episode that is live since May of 2018. It's been a minute. So I'm bringing you 3 games. One, your top requested game, and then 2 other ones that I wanted to play through for the return here. So on average, depending on... I'm quiet compared to the game audio, thank you. So let me know, I've adjusted that. I lowered that a little bit. So there we go. So yeah, might need some adjustment as we go. Again, this is different than what you're used to with NAW. That's all tweaked and somewhat perfected. This is the return after a while. So again, thanks for everyone for joining us. Classics Lounge, as you can see in the corner over here, Bonanza Bros from the Sega Genesis, who we're going to play first. And it's been again since May 2018. I'm just glad to be back, playing some classics. So let's get into gameplay. That's why most of you are here, probably. Alright, let's set this up, shall we? Tweak the options. We're going to play it on normal, give ourselves some extra lives. Just for kicks. And if you've played this game, let me know. There we go, stage 1. Alright, objective's pretty simple.
Wow.
Collect all of the treasures, because we're robbing them.
Wow.
And then get to the end without getting caught. Pretty straightforward gameplay. Lana, you have played this with me, that is correct. We played this actually quite a bit.
Wow.
Pretty fun, pretty simple game.
Wow.
I like to play it every once in a while.
Wow. 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 Wow.
So you have to be somewhat stealthy
Wow.
while you're trying to get all the treasures.
Wow.
This guy.
Wow.
What's up, Trevor? How's it going, man? Joining us just in time for Bonanza, bro. So first of 3 games here tonight. What are we stealing? Stealing like merchandise. Oh no! My first death on the first level. This is not good.
Wow.
So I don't want to lose lives yet. I have to save them because there are some instances in this game where I want to actually sacrifice myself to get through some of the more difficult areas. And you'll see as we go. Stage 2 already. Millionaire's Mansion. So it looks like money, some documents, and tapes. I couldn't really tell you what. So you want to look out for the tin can if you like the guy up that's bad.
Wow.
We'll go up here first. So there's a few different strats.
Wow.
By no means am I speed running this game.
Wow.
I'm just getting through it as quickly as possible.
Wow.
Just hey, give us your money. Lana's here. So I gotta wait for him to go back.
Wow.
You don't have any spent?
Wow.
That's okay.
Wow.
I don't need your money. Hot sauce ain't cheap. You're right, it's not. I'm just glad those of you that are here tuning in are tuning in. That's all I want. Just you to make this worthwhile, right? So this guy throws bombs. I don't want to get hit by him. You're gonna have a bad time.
Wow.
How does this millionaire outlaw these security guards? Well, he is a millionaire, right? What's up, Batman? How's it going, man? Just in time, we're starting level 3 of Bonanza Bros. Again, we're playing 3 games tonight. Bonanza Bros is the first. Then we're going to segue into Growl from the Sega Genesis, then head over to the NES for the original TMNT game. I'm going to get as far as I can in all these games before rage quitting. We'll see if I actually rage quit. I want to get through here without interrupting. Ah, see? Not good.
Wow.
I don't know why I disappeared for that long.
Wow.
I've lost 2 lives. Oh yes, indeed, the damn level in TMNT.
Wow.
I absolutely hate the damn level. Thanks to the host, Batman.
Wow.
This is a spot that I usually lose alive. Ah, there it is.
Wow.
Alright, get out of here. I've lost more lives this early compared to other playthroughs. Yeah, that's a problem. Like I said, we're going to get as far as we can in this game. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So again, thanks for joining us for the Return to the Classics Lounge. It's been since May of 2018 since I've done one of these episodes. It's nice to be playing retro games again. If you know anything besides my wrestling interests, it's retro games.
Wow.
I love classic stuff. Nope, not today, sir. Guessing this was on Sega since, yes, this was on the Sega Genesis. What's up, Cody? Yeah, Sega Genesis for this game, and then Growl is from the Sega Genesis. This had some mild success, I believe, in arcade. Oh, that's right, Trevor never had a Sega. Missing out, man.
Wow.
Sega's a great, great system.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Alright, now I gotta circle down. The mini-map is in the middle there, if you can see it. Damn dart dogs. First thing you had was the Dreamcast, yikes. See, I don't want to be losing these lives like this.
Wow.
Making mistakes. Oh my goodness. This is bad.
Wow.
I swear I'm better at this game. Don't shoot the puppy, you have to. I'm just beside myself right now. Wow. Playing like garbage. That's what I'm doing here. Let's try again. Yes, continue, please.
Wow.
There we go. So I love how the puppy is like basically a little
Wow.
wiener dog. He's made out of like sausage links. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
Wow.
Stop losing. I'm trying not to lose. No pressure. It's funny, like, you get, I don't know, you're a little bit more loose when you play games just casually than playing on stream. You gotta remember, I don't generally play a game on stream.
Wow.
I stream a game, but I don't play the game. There we go. So anyone in chat ever see this game, heard of this game, played this game? Anyone? I know Lana mentioned. I got a few people showing up. Excuses, excuses. Alright, Lana, let's see you come down here and play.
Wow.
See these little sausages. It's great.
Wow. Wow.
Volume okay still for everyone?
Wow. Wow.
Shit. He says shit. I don't know if you heard that.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Seen an argument on the rewind feature in emulators. Do you think using that counts towards beating a game? I mean, beating the game, sure, but not really like
Wow.
beating the game per se. So no, I think using rewind, you're not really beating the game.
Wow.
You're completing the game, but you're not beating it. It's dismissing a certain skill from the game, I think. I mean, there are games that I can't beat. And, oh, wow. You heard that whistle.
Wow. Wow.
Alright, get to the exit.
Wow.
Oh, barely missed. Oh god, I tried. Let me tell you, this game looks easy. This is not an easy game. One thing about vintage games is sometimes I'm getting booed. Sometimes the controller isn't as responsive. Do it how we had it back in the day. No rewind.
Stop
Get good
losing.
or throw the controller. You're not wrong. I mean, that's true.
Wow.
move here. Thank you. Oh, stop moving.
Wow. Wow.
It's all about timing. I mean, that's really gaming, right? Most games are just about timing. That's the sheer challenge of it.
Wow.
I don't remember when or why I got this game. On my Sega, it might have been one of those bargain bin games, but I had it and I played it a lot. For one reason, it was a solid two-player game.
Wow.
Another, it's just, I mean, it's
Wow.
pretty simple to pick up and play, right? It's not super challenging. I mean, it's got its challenge, but it's not like I had to master this. The controls, there's 2 buttons. Redbeard played this back in the day. Did you ever beat it? Like, how far did you get? Did you enjoy it? Volume's still good for everyone. You can hear the game audio. That's part of this experience too, bringing back the old sounds. They all had 2 buttons. We're some of the hardest games. You're not wrong. There's some cool things that you can do in this too. I think you can use the mask up there. See, I can hide the mask on. There's just little things.
Wow.
Just the little things that I do appreciate. Ugh. Just making mistakes today.
Wow. Wow.
Old orchestra soundtracks are the best. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why, one of the many reasons why I love the Final Fantasy games. The soundtracks. I'm considering playing part of 7 again with the remake of 7 coming out soon. Anyone picking up Final Fantasy 7 Remake? I've been pretty opposed to it, but the more I see, I'm just kind of like, you know what? It's Final Fantasy. I play them all, I love them all. For the most part.
Wow.
Already pre-order? There you go. So yeah, I'm considering doing 7 again then.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't understand why he talks shit about 7. What is it about 7 that's so terrible?
Wow.
He hates Cloud.
Wow.
I mean, he's not the greatest character, but he's not the worst character. 8's better. You know, I prefer 9, to be honest. I really like 9. Alright, this one's I think I'll die at least twice on this one. This one's pretty tough to get where I want to go. So I'm predicting 2 deaths.
Wow.
Yeah, just get this guard. Unpopular opinion, Final Fantasy is a garbage franchise? Do you not like RPGs, though? And why do you think it's garbage? I'm just curious. You know, like, I don't care. Everyone has a right to their own opinion.
Wow.
Like, I don't get offended if someone doesn't like a game.
Wow.
Whew, that was almost my first. I thought that was going to be one of the best. Probably should have been. Sometimes they chase you down the stairs, too. Love that when you sit there fly lands on you.
Wow.
I come here. Love RPGs, never could get into it. Granted, I haven't tried in a very long time. Latin yet. I mean, yeah. What's the last Final Fantasy you played then?
Wow.
10's really good. And it's been remastered a few times recently.
Wow.
That's when I'd recommend you trying to get back into them.
Wow. Wow.
Oh. Oh, that should have been my death there too. So blah, blah, blah. So far 2 deaths. Did it without dying, I think. Right? I didn't die, did I? Impressed me. That's a tough one. Don't remember the last one, but I know it was at least early middle school and he's 25 now. Okay. Good question then. Might have been 12 then? No, 12 is older. 10's older too. I bet you 13. 13 turned off a lot of people. I like how you never got a notification. Thanks for joining us, Lock. How you doing? We're talking about Final Fantasy 7 and your hate for 7. Well, really, Cloud is what was explained. But I'm guessing 13, then, with the timeline of that, Cody, was what you probably didn't like. Again, a lot of people didn't like 13. Understandably so, that one was not perfect in a lot of ways. I had mixed feelings on it, but ultimately ended up liking it. I mean, 7, I think it was just a revolutionary period for gaming at the time, and it just gets to hold that accolade. So, I mean, that's possibly why. I mean, I don't know else why. Hey, thanks for the cheer. So again, last Classics Lounge, for those just joining us, was May of 2018. It's been a long time since I've done a Classics Lounge.
Final Fantasy VI is better.
Final Fantasy VI is better. So to give you a timeline on the last time that I played a Classics Lounge, or did a Classics Lounge episode, Nah wasn't a thing yet. This is actually the show that ended that made me launch Nah. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I've done this. The setup is pretty much very similar, though, to, to the last episode. Just a few tweaks to the look. And then obviously alerts now. Doing horrible in this section.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I need to go this way.
Wow. Wow.
Stop dying or else you guys start eating those bees again. I should make an incentive for games. We'll have to come up with something. But I have to do something for deaths. It ain't gonna be shots, I'll tell you that much. Because I would be drunker than a sailor on each episode. One chip challenge? Hell no, I saw what happened to you. You got your mind.
Wow.
I don't know, I could do the bean thing. Mark wanted us to do Bean Boozled. I think maybe I'll bring that back for Classics Lounge. Would you guys want to see that for each death I do a Bean Boozled?
Wow.
I'll look into acquiring that.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's right, you couldn't drink. I mean, fair. You had a legit reason.
Wow.
Man, my shots are so bad. Batman says yes, yes, yes. So yeah, I think Being Blues will be fun. So I'll look into doing that for the Classics Lounge stuff. Oh my goodness. I would have just had to have so many jelly beans right now.
Wow.
I only have 2 credits left too. I gotta stop making mistakes.
Wow.
Come on, controller. Work with me. Be my friend. As soon as I could drink it was good as the nasty flavor in my mouth and the belly stopped burning. Yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty hardcore. I don't know if I could do that without drinking.
Wow. Wow. What? Wow.
Almost didn't be I wasn't able to do it almost with drinking, with the eggnog. I had to sacrifice there
Wow.
to get this one.
Wow.
Some ghost pepper jerky.
Wow.
You're getting more daring, man. I like it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh boy.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
This one's such a maze.
Wow.
You wouldn't try the hot peppers that you said you pick up though? No? Alright, I don't want to go that way yet.
Wow. Wow.
See, they follow you down the damn steps. Those are trap doors. If you follow those, you go back down a level. You don't want to do that. So now that I'm off of FTM, I liked 8 a lot. 7 was great and had pre-order for the summons. Like 9's story, but didn't like how far it went away from Final Fantasy. Loved 10, skipped 11. Yes, 11 makes sense. 12 was really good. 13 had similar issues as 9 did, though it got better as the series went on. That's a good breakdown and critique of the more recent ones. Generally, I like the Final Fantasy lore. I don't know, I've enjoyed them. 15 I didn't really dive too deep into after launch. Let's edit something here, shall we? Stand by. What was I gonna do? Sorry, just editing something real quick that I forgot to do while I was waiting to set up there. Let's just loop. So yeah, that's Bonanza Bros. I'm going to go into a standby scene while I set up the next game. That'll be Growl. So give me a few minutes and I'll be right back for Growl. Alright, and we're back. Welcome back to the Classics Lounge here. Bring the turtles. Well, we got Growl first before we get into the turtles, before I really attempt to kill myself. So let's click over here. Growl is another game on the Sega Genesis. So let's set this up, set some options. Normal, credit. Again, we'll give ourselves as many credits. Did I break it? No, I just forgot to set up a scene before I went live. So we're good. Here we go, this is Growl. Did you hear about the new Battletoads? I have heard about the new Battletoads. It's a funnier joke for those that worked at those that have worked at GameStop. I'm excited that Battletoads is actually coming out again. I'll be picking that one up for sure. Chat, who should I be? Jen, Byrne, Con, or Jack? Exclamation point, Growl. Vote now. You like the new arcade background for the cam? Thanks. I think it's cool. It's something. We got one for Burn. Anyone else want to vote along? You don't have to. We got a Jen. We got a Burn. Anyone want to break the tie? There we got a Burn. Burn it is. Lana's always right. We'll go with Burn. In the early part of the 20th century, a group of evil poachers recklessly... Wow, that went really fast there. I couldn't read it all. So you get video instead. Come on! Oh, God. Alright, gotta learn the controls here real quick. So I got a sword. So for those that don't know, this is a beat 'em up. Imagine that on the Sega Genesis. Who would have guessed? I wouldn't have. He moves funny. Oh, I'm surrounded. I'm just sorting people. This was another game that I played a lot. Only 90% of the games on the Genesis. Yeah, I played this one a lot. I don't know why I enjoyed it. There was just something about this game I enjoyed. Button masher, beat 'em up. Speaking of, after tonight's episode, we are going to put up another poll, and if you want to add to games that I will play and give suggestions, please feel free to do exclamation point classics. It's a link to our poll, or not even poll, form, really, where you can add a game to the games list, and I will take your game into consideration and add it to an upcoming poll. So again, that's exclamation point classics. If you want to contribute an idea for me to play. And it could be Atari, it could be Game Boy, it could be Sega, Super, NES, Master System, PS1, N64. And I'll do my best to see... Oh, I just blew myself up. That was stupid. And I'll do my best to see if I have it, or I can get my hands on it for the show. Mario Maker episode. Mario Maker was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one. I'd like to get locked back on one of these sometime. Or even have Lana guest star play a game with me. Play some Carmen Sandiego. I just knee her in the face. Anyone see that? Link's Awakening. The original, not the remake. So yeah, exclamation point, classics. It'll pull up a Google form link. And then you can submit it there and it goes to a spreadsheet for me so I can keep track of all the picks. So yeah, exclamation point, classics. There it is right there, Nightbot has it. And yes, I want a Beat Saber episode, for sure. That needs to happen. Want to get the new Mario Maker, have a lot to play, yeah. I mean, Mario Maker is a lot of fun, the story mode's even good in it, there's a lot of content, so it's worth the price. Probably for mobile, yeah. I posted on social media the link, so. Ah, that damn whip. There we go. Community Classics Lounge with anticipation. Come on. Don't get hit. Come on. There we go. I hate when they swarm it. Ah, I timed that one bad. There we go. Moving right along. It's an old NES trivia game. Okay. I think it'd be fun too, do some more trivia stuff. We may even bring back Jackbox at some point. I know a lot of people had fun with that. We might have to control content a little bit better this time around. I got out of control for a minute there. Four to 8. Redbeard, I'd love to see board game content. I know that was talked about. Getting all the rust off. So yeah, and speaking of next DNA Community Night, Rocket League has won that poll. So you're gonna see Rocket League on the Xbox One for our next Community Night. Oh crap. First big boss here. I remember this guy being a pain in the ass. So you just stand here and glitching. Go, 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 go. Get the F out of here. I think I gotta fight like 2 of these guys at once later. It's a real pain in the ass. There we go, I freed some eagles. Hey. Has anyone ever played this game or heard of this one? And what is everyone's thoughts on it so far? Part of it seems like a generic brawler. I mean, very much so. It's just one of those, you know, like if you had it as a kid, maybe it wasn't a popular game, but sometimes you didn't have a lot of options, so you just kind of play the games that you had. And this is one of them that was easy to pick up and play. Look out! Not going down. I don't even know what this game retails for anymore, or the value of it, if it's a rarity or not. I doubt it. Bonus stage. Chalk in the Forever Man? I've never heard of that one. Assuming not good. I really wanted the whip, not the gun. Too late now. First wave Genesis title. Yeah, wasn't great. Yeah, I never heard of that. Stop hurting me. Oh, God. Get my butt kicked here. Just the knees to the face is so brutal. Oh, come on. Just the animal abuse in this game. At least I'm teaching a lesson. All about that Sonic Spinball. Oh man, why you gotta get me started? That game is not approved for Classics Lounge unless Locke is on the show. I won't be playing it, he can play it. Ow, why you gotta hit me there? There we go. The reason I like the whip is because it hits in the front and the back. So you can get everyone around you. It's a pretty effective weapon. Whip it good. That's right. See, I mean, pretty effective. You time your shots. Not bad. Keep him away. That's what I was worried about. That's really what I was worried about. Oof. And they bunch up on you. Problem. Where am I going? A lot of sprites on the screen, got frame rate issues. Going back up. Oh god, why do you guys do PlayStation All-Star Community Night? That's not okay. You know, the thing about PlayStation All-Stars, I wouldn't hate on it so much if it wasn't a blatant rip-off of Smash Bros, an already good game, and they didn't improve upon it. Like, just sell your characters and let them be in All-Stars. Just do that. Okay? Hey yo! Hey yo, Raider, thanks for the host. Like, if you're gonna rip off a game, just make yours better. That's all I ask. See the heel. Oh, yeah, you know how to get under my skin, that's for sure. Hey yo! Thanks for the host, Cody. Come on, get through this. Get through this. There we go. Come on. Anybody else? There we go. Audio's still good. You can hear the amazing sounds of this game. Oh, we got another boss. Oh, these guys are pain. These are like the guys in Streets of Rage almost. Remember, if you've ever played Streets of Rage, I guess you would know. Anyone in chat never play Streets of Rage? Why am I hitting girls? Why not? What's wrong with that? If they hit you, you can hit them back, right? Isn't that the rule? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have my first death, I think. Streets of Rage is the OG. Streets of Rage is fantastic. Anyone never play it though. Clemson LSU's game is correct. Isn't that is this the last bowl game tonight? Didn't it just start? Oh no. Can I say I'm not a fan of these dudes? Clemson up 7-0 in the first. Who are you guys picking to win? Who you guys got going to the Super Bowl? Clemson keeps out the intent they're going to win. Fair enough. Tennessee. Yeah, I say Titans 49ers is going to be in it. Those are my picks. You don't want to talk about it? Did you have a bad weekend, Cody? Who's your team, Cody? Take it they lost. Rams for one Super Bowl run up to. Yeah. Baltimore fan. You know, honestly, I'd picked Baltimore to win that game. A lot of upsets this year. I'm just happy to see Brady's out. I don't know if I could handle another Patriots Super Bowl. Oh, God. Explosions. I whip her hair back and forth. Dang. Lions did exactly how I figured they would. Yeah. Oh! This guy right here. It's Vega. It looks like Vega. I'm gonna die with him. Please spare my life. No, dude. Piece of garbage. You abuse animals. You must die. Launch your whip. Look out! Love that the elephant helps me. It disappeared. Good job, elephant. Want the whip. No. makes it easy. Ow! Jeez. Alright, come out and fight me. That's enough. I walk into that one. Great, I'm gonna fight a tank. How am I supposed to fight this guy? Tanks a lot. Come on, an elephant destroying a tank. That's a badass video game mode right there. Better stop that. How many people have got in this clown car of a tank? Ow. If anyone clicks on that link, let me know if it's working for you. See if you can go to Google Forms and submit a game for us to play. It's anonymous. We don't track your info. You don't have to leave your name. We just want to know what game and which system it's on, and we'll add it to a poll. And ultimately, we want to play these games for you guys. And it can be a challenge too. Pick a hard game for us and see how we do. TMNT is one of those games, and it's why it's our main event tonight. This will be the last game that I play. I want the whip. Give me the whip. Ooh, spooky cave. Crystallis on NES. I have not played that one. Is it hard? Ooh, I died. Switch NES. I'll have to mess with that and see. I didn't see it on there. What's that one like? Ow. So I can't jump, I can't do my special moves in here. It's an RPG. I mean, I'll play RPGs, but if I play an RPG, it won't be completing it. It'll be just a single, like, hour and a half episode of that. Oh god, I am just, like, stuck. There we go. Was that, like, the perfect distance where they were hitting me and I couldn't hit them? This area is not easy. Again, no special kicks, no jumping, even though they could jump. I don't want my candle to go out. Wouldn't be a good one for stream. Yeah, it's tough. Unless it's like a Let's Play and a complete playthrough series of it, I'll probably avoid games like that. Making good time here tonight. We already beat one game. I'm on pace to beat this one. I don't know if, oh hey, I can jump. I don't know how far I'll get in turtles. It's the dam level. For anyone that knows anything about that game, that's gonna be the real story. And I can't remember the last time I played that game, so. College footballs are smaller than the NFLs, are they? Anyone watching the XFL when that comes back? This guy. I hate the cave area. Can we just get past this area? You want to try out for an XFL team? I think they only drafted college people. Are you a college graduate that played football in college? If so, you have a shot. But I think they only drafted people that played football in college. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Maybe you are. You know, I don't know. So lift. They already did tryouts. Did they have open tryouts for it? Because like I was looking at some of the wiki, and it was mostly people that were played in college. That's interesting. I wonder how many people got picked up from open. When we start the XFL. Really? Anyone here actually good at football? Did anyone play in high school? He didn't make it. Brady, you did? I was never allowed to play football. It's one of the sports I didn't get a chance to play. You were a monster. I was not. I was told I couldn't play football. I was too little. So I ran, played tennis. Lost scholarships when you broke your leg. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Goalkeeper at good standard. Wrong football. I did play soccer. I absolutely loved soccer. I was pretty good at it too. I wish I would have continued with it. I was fast. I was pretty accurate. Good striker. But can't dwell on things that would have, could have, you know. I was a huge fan of soccer growing up. I actually went to a World Cup match in Detroit in '94. It was USA-Switzerland. They tied the game I went to. But you found beer. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ooh. I need to get that grenade. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, everybody. Almost. Wasn't allowed to play soccer because my dad thinks it's... Really? That's weird. Soccer is a great sport. takes a lot of athletic skill to play soccer. And you're doing a lot of running. Ow! I think we're closing in on the end of the game here. Oh, this guy again. Love playing FIFA, but we win the last with the running. See, I'm terrible at the soccer video games. Played soccer back in the day when you were a young teenager. Can be a real thing, rated. Might be. Ow. See, I told you I had to fight multiples of these guys later on. These guys are annoying. Yeah, he's supposed to be goalie. I was terrible at goalie. I hated it. I rarely ever had to play it, so it worked out. This is the part that sucks and is difficult, is when they start to blow up. The goalie did get to use his hands, yeah. One to go. I think this might be it. Nope. Another game over. Still got 4 credits. We're doing okay. Oh my god, he's still not dead. He's done now. Alright, here we go. This little jester dude just chucks a tank at me. See, he's got like the Vega claws. He's annoying because he flips and has rockets. He's somewhat difficult to hit and get near. Evade his initial kick strike that. Come on. It's an alien. Pain in the ass. He just takes so many hits. at the game. That's unfortunate. Gotta be getting close here. How many more hits? He was at your convention in 2018. Yikes. I bet. Well, there you have it. This is Growl. This was Growl on the Sega Genesis. So we've beat Bonanza Bros and Growl here tonight so far. We're going to switch over in just a moment and play TMNT on the NES. What'd you guys think of Growl? Fireworks. It was all right. Like I say, this game isn't going to change your life. It is a game that I played a lot as a kid, so it's a couple that I wanted to play in the first run of Classics Lounge that I did not get to play. So fun to relax and watch here. I appreciate that. That's the idea of the lounge. Nothing too crazy, nothing too demanding. We're just playing some retro. And that was Growl. So give me a moment. I'm going to take a 2-minute break while I set up TMNT on the NES. All right, and we're back here setting up TMNT. Oh god, I don't know if I'm ready for this. While this loads up, oh, because of the green. But as you can see, I have the original cart. Still have mine. And then we have the sequel, which I actually have an arcade cabinet for. Shout out to Lana. And then, last but not least, on the NES was the Manhattan Project. So, gotta love the classics. Oh, God. I'm not ready for this. So I'm going to preface with it's unlikely I will beat this game. But I will try. You might have periods of quiet while I focus and get hit. Played the hell out of this one back in the day. Have you beaten it? That's the real question. How good at gaming? How good a gamer are you? I'm just playing awful. Donatello is the best turtle. I agree 100%. You're not wrong. Don't want to go all the way up there just for a pizza. Leonardo is not the best turtle. I hate these guys. Drive me crazy. I got the lawnmower man. This game is not easy. So anyone that has not played this is not. To be honest, beating a game or many doesn't make you a good gamer. It's all about you play games. Yeah, I just love games. That's why I wanted to do this series to begin with. We've spent so much time in modern games that we've forgotten our roots. And this ultimately is going to bring us back to them, right? Taking a lot of unnecessary damage for a full pizza. I think Raph in the movies, cartoons. I just love the Ninja Turtles. I still have my toys. A partial set of the sewer. All that for a full pizza, and I have only a little bit more health than I. Was it worth it? Probably not. I know there's like a strategy and where to go and stuff too. It's been so long, I don't remember anything. If anyone wants to chime in, you can. I don't remember. Oh, that's a bad sound. Oh my god! Insane amount of damage received there. Was my guy just floating intentionally? Oh, that was my power up ahead. I'm like, why am I floating like that? Oh, tell me you didn't pay money for this. That's good stuff. Alright, so that's not the way. We'll head this way. Oh my god. So I preface with I'm not good at this game. Just a heads up. There's no plans on beating this one. All I know is I'm getting my ass kicked. Come over here. can just get to the dam, I think we're good, right? I know we've accomplished something. So many memories. Oof. I'm not doing so hot. So the trick here, if I can get there, so there's a trick here used on because you can fight the boss without even stepping down to actually fight him. So this is the cheap way to do it. We didn't have like YouTube or unless you had strat guides that you purchased or Nintendo Power. These are just things you talked about in the playground and figured out yourself. And that's just things we figured out. Well, we got April. We're gonna go after Splinter now. Game Pro, yeah, it was a good source. They even had a TV show? Really? I did not know that. Wow. Taking unnecessary damage. I love the frame rate dips. Aired on Sundays at 11 a.m. That's incredible. I didn't know that was a thing. I wonder if there's any episodes archived on YouTube. There's a jump, and you all know it too, that's quite difficult. It's not here. Unfortunately, that's an easy jump compared to a jump coming up, and it's this jump here above. This one's a pain in the ass, and it always drove me crazy as a kid. From my understanding, you can just get up it at the right angle or something. Like it's just enough where it won't let you. I used to miss and have to go all the way back through everything. Oh. Almost wasted that pizza. Guy should have told me. Almost messed that one up. I recently watched Classic Games Done Quick episode on see, this is shit to talk about. Yeah, I gotta go back to it. Oh man, I just recently watched Games Done Quick, Classic Games Done Quick on this, and Let me tell you, the ability of people and the things they figure out and how good at a single game you can get just is always incredible to me. It's one of those things it's something I wish I had. I think you can just walk over this. Now, see, I've seen that done before too. I'm gonna get this damn jump, I promise. Alright, we get a focus face going. Oh, I thought I was gonna get hit by the enemy and knocked back. Ah, we did it though. We did it. Alright, the infamous dam. This might be the end of this play. But let's see how far we can get. Wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't timed. That's half the problem. Come on, go up. Oh my god. Have I missed one yet? Tell me if I've missed one, chat. I don't remember where they're all at. Bah, bah, bah. We're not gonna get through this because we gotta start over each time. Oh no, we get the ones we've done. Okay. I have minimal health though. So one mistake with this character and they're going down. That was almost it. Go up. Oh my god. You know there's sea creatures. Why are they susceptible to these things in here? Our last character. We all knew it was going to come to this level. I should have practiced before going in the air. Ah, it took way too much damage. No! God damn it. Should we try? Oh, and it puts us back there. No, no, no. Why? Why are you so evil? I tried, Batman. I tried. I tried. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll flip back over. This has been DNA's Classics Lounge. Thanks for those that joined us here tonight. I'm so bummed. Oh, that damn level. But ultimately, thank you so much for watching, participating in chat and whatnot. Whether you watch this back later on Twitch, YouTube, or wherever you find it, thank you for watching. Let everyone know, and for the most part, let me know what you want to see me play next. Because that's of the utmost importance. I want to play games that you want to see me attempt and fail at. And you're welcome, Batman. Thank you for checking this out. I appreciate it. I love classic games. Not great at all of them. You got to see me beat 2 out of 3 games tonight. That's not bad. I gave my best here with Turtles. It's not an easy game. And I'll be honest with you, I've never beaten this game. Ever. Wow, Lana. Thanks for that. But until next time, let me know what you want to see in the Classics Lounge. You can find the link in chat, !Classics. It'll take you to a Google form where you can submit the game that you want to see on the next Classics Lounge. We'll see everyone tomorrow for a very special NPC birthday edition, because tomorrow is my birthday. So check out that show, participate and chat with us live. 5 matches. And then Wednesday, the Dilly Classic. So Wednesday, early in the day, we're going to have a tag team tournament to crown a #1 contender for the tag team championship. And then Thursday, of course, we're back live here for NAW every Thursday on the channel. And a big night for that. Championships on the line. A 2-on-1 winner-take-all opening contest. Nightmare against Cody and Rated. Winner-take-all tag title, DNA, and NAW title. So all that and so much more, all right here on the DNA Twitch channel. And thank you, Batman. It's been a pleasure, entertaining. Hopefully I did at least that. And if anything, it was fun for me to play a game. So, thank you, everyone. We'll see you on the next show, and have a great night.